This is a KUNV Studios original program.
The content of this program does not reflect the views or opinions of 91.5 Jazz and More, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, or the Board of Regents of the Nevada System of Higher Education.
Here we go, move it, move it, move it. Yeah. Beautiful. Next man up. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the show. I am your host, Donavan LeDean, actor, author, and inspirational rhythmic poet. You're now tuned in to Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion, where the mission is to promote good mental health for everyone. This poetry show will motivate, educate, and inspire you with spoken word through cultural expression. We have a special guest in the building, Miss Asheena Burke, a divine feminine wellness practitioner and poet who guides women in healing trauma, reclaiming their voice, and reconnecting with their divine feminine power. She is the author of her book entitled Healing Womb Trauma with Yoni Steaming, which is a guide for domestic violence survivors. Through her brand, Flower Blossom Feminine Care, she offers womb healing, emotional restoration, and spiritual empowerment, helping women transform past wounds into personal strength, self-expression, and embodied feminine presence. Asheena, Queen, thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you. Peace and blessings. Yes, you definitely laid it down.
You're the third person. I'm on the roll. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
So I had the pleasure of attending a domestic violence awareness event that you and Miss Black Nevada 2025, Miss Sharnae Brandon curated and hosted back in October of last year. You and Sharnae had definitely created a safe space for healing as women who were survivors of domestic violence had given their stories. You've had expert advice given from licensed professionals. You've had discussion panelists as well as poetry, making it clear that, hey, I've been through what you've been through. Your fight is my fight, and together we can win this. For our listeners, elaborate on the healing experiences and services you offer through your brand, Flower Blossom Feminine Care.
Yeah, so what I do is I am a divine feminine healing practitioner. So I help women tap into their divine feminine energy so that they can overcome all of the trauma, the battles, the things that happen not only through a domestic violence relationship, but things that happen to us as women in our reproductive system. And so I use the modality of Yoni steaming, which is an ancient practice, a practice that our ancestors used to keep themselves healthy, but not only that, connect spiritually and allow them to have a therapeutic process mentally as well.
Phenomenal. There are those who understandably yield to traumatic experiences such as domestic violence, yet you've chosen to be proactive and find solutions. As a survivor of domestic violence, what were the thoughts that were going on in your mind day in, day out while suffering through domestic violence in real time?
For me, it was stay healthy and don't self-destruct. Going through such a traumatic period of time, that's the one thing that I saw a lot of women when they were going through it, and when they came out unhealthy. They had reproductive health issues. They had a lot of mental ailments. Just because going through that, I mean, you're going through something there that is very hard on your mind, body, and your spirit. So I did my best to stay healthy, make sure I was nourishing my body physically, making sure I was eating the right things, but mentally as well. I was going to therapy. I was doing all of the natural holistic practices possible.
Being a wellness practitioner and a voice for women empowerment, what is your advice for people in general who are survivors of domestic violence and seeking solace and answers, yet feel isolated, not knowing how to go about finding help?
So the surviving part, definitely give yourself time to be with yourself. It's okay. The isolation is okay. So be okay with that because you've survived something that was very traumatic. You need time to yourself to rediscover yourself and to just that look in the mirror and look at yourself as to who you are and what you've overcome. And so my biggest advice is be okay with the solitude, be okay with the isolation. Don't stay there, of course, but take some time with yourself, rediscover who you are, your likes, your dislikes, and really dive into your own personal healing style. The different goddess circles that I host, we have healing practitioners that are in the Valley that specialize in domestic violence, surviving women that actually have gotten to the other side, and they're able to be a supportive group.
And where can they find more about you, your book, and your brand?
Yeah, so my website is flowerblossomfeminine.care.com, and then you can catch me on Instagram at Miss Asheena B, and on Facebook at Miss Asheena Burke. And then I'm also a practitioner at Own Body Village, which is our wellness center here in Las Vegas.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Before we let you go, I would like for you to share a poem for us.
Definitely.
You ready?
I am ready.
All right. Queen, talk to him.
Goddess pose. She arises with the vibrational frequency of the sun. Spiritual prose. The body is the servant of the mind, cultivating the richness of the soil. Ritual worship of universal light and sacred intentions ignite. With the celestial angels singing in her ear. Moon magic caresses the essence of the heavenly visions, manifesting into fruition, affirming the great I am. I am love. I am light. I am abundant health, wealth, and prosperity. I am activated. She is acclimating her superpowers to the 3D realm of basic interpretations. And she prays for you. And her sacred tongue dripped in melanated stardust. She must keep her thoughts clean to live the dream. Heaven on earth, aligning with Yemiya and Hadassah, bathing in sweet oil, softening the wounds of the heart. Paradigm shifting. You are so magnificent. Your smile says so. Relax and receive the spiritual awareness that breathes. Goddess pose. Break free of the construct and think independently of your circumstances. Dance into your freedom. Goddess pose. Goddess prose. Goddess knows how to heal the perpetual stagnation of her people. She's already been to hell, burned in the deep abyss, transmuted that energy into righteousness, and she glides into her virtuosity. Stolen in the night by the bright lights, he winks pretty sweet nothings in her ear, tethering her to a false sense of reality. Indulge in the libations. Sip slowly. Squeeze a little limon into your water. Alkalinity, divinity is within the sea moss. Replenish your beauty with a green smoothie and dive deep into the sea salt. Bathe into the power of restoration to favor shrinking the open pores of deceit, manipulation, statistical abuse. You are the muse. Saturate your consciousness into established intentions of co-creating your destiny, goddess position, leader of women, and release the shackles that imprison your mind in oppression, religious dogmatic mindsets, keeping us all into a state of lack thereof. Reach for the purpose above. You are a life changer. Shine the light of awareness of where you need to grow, where you need to go, what you need to know. The possibilities are infinite. Control the flow of your thought energy and all that you desire will be. Goddess pose. Compel me into right action. Release the past and become present. The pain stimulates the disciplinary transactions between Yahweh and you to create what is deep inside. Suffocated by man-made traditions that have nothing to do with raising your awareness, take hold of your position. You are a goddess on a mission. Goddess pose.
Powerful. You heard it right here from the wellness goddess herself, Miss Asheena Burke. Queen, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Peace and blessings.
The poets that will be featured on our playlist today are Chelsea Murray Luna, Shai Morrow, The Unknown Otis, Sheldon Alex Sebastian, Liz Prince, Stefan Petway, Amira, Donavan LeDean, Jess Flo, Jenny Udine, and Zachary Gutierrez. Now, let's get on with the show. This is Next Man Up Poetry in Motion.
Here we go. Next man up. LA on the track. I'm just trying to connect with you through storytelling. Know what I'm talking about? Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a winner right here. Beat is fire. It's detrimental to change the routine that suits me. It's fundamental to possess a routine that cultivates the cultivating the mind, the spirit of a path of damnation. It behooves me to walk the same path that leads to salvation. Or maybe it's the corridor to today. I'd rather take that chance than yield and lay. See if I lay, death is one with these. Each step I take on up the slope may cleanse this disease. Up the hill I walk, I'm rewarded with the cool breeze. Rewarding me for taking a chance to be free. Up the hill I walk, it becomes true and psychological. Observing the colorful galaxies and balancing the dusky skies becomes philosophical. Up the hill I walk, the galaxy brushes the morning blue of the sunrise. See as it rises, the gate of the heavens opens, I slowly revive. Up the hill I walk, the sun rises with a warm embrace. It becomes uplifting, a force that captures me with such grace. Atop of the hill I now stand, I encounter the Almighty. He gives a few words that's encouraging, preparing me for all that might be. He introduced me to his soldiers of the heavens as they arm me with the knowledge and power, the equipment that mends. Atop of the hill I am now strong, playful, agile, at its best. Ready to take on the juggernaut downhill for a promise that tomorrow I shall not lay, nor rest. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it right there, LA. Shit. Run it back.
Next man up.
Queen, talk to him.
I am a Filipina. Brown sugar skin, almond-eyed sight, voice deep, resilient, and full of fight. I am a Filipina, vocals like Whitney and Aretha, singing knees to the ground as I hum heavenly sounds. I am a Filipina, I eat with my hands, dried rice on my shirt don't matter, cause when I flirt, I am a Filipina, wrote 2 PCNs, twirling candles around my palms, dancing to nickling while keeping calm. I am a Filipina, got a sister that's a nurse. She survived COVID-19 at its worst. I am a Filipina, watching corrupt legal crimes, my bloodline dancing on picket lines. I am a Filipina, Ruby Ibarra raps and serenades, inspiring an era of rebelling renegades. I am a Vegas Filipina, DJ E-Rock, B-Stang, and P-Dot, rocking these streets, their sets never flop. A Vegas Filipina, follow the lights to California Hotel. If you know that oxtail real well. A Vegas Filipina, making something out of nothing, making space for all human race to come together, fly birds of a feather, humanity in our voices, and our choices are clever. I am a Filipina, American, immigrate, no hate, spreading poetically Pinay words, that's my fate. I am a Filipina. What are you?
Next man up.
Yeah.
Before we go, I would like for you to share a poem for us. You ready?
Yeah.
Amira, talk to him.
I am 16, not grown, but let me tell you what's got me messed up. I've met tons of adults who tell me to stay in my place and treated me like I was grown before I had the capacity to know it was wrong. Teachers that told me about their life struggles when all I wanted to do was get to the next page of the book. This isn't a poem, I'm telling you my grievances. I was in middle school when people talked to me like I was an adult, then told me to watch my tone. And I appreciate the transparency, but I wish they would have shut up. They were grown. Who do you think you are telling me what you think all the other students have? If you're not licensed, you shouldn't diagnose. And no offense, I don't care if you're depressed when I'm trying to learn equations and want to go home. Keep it professional. A middle schooler doesn't need to know what you've got going on at home. It's insensitive, I know, but do you feel my anger? An adult told me that I remind him of his brother. Days later in a conversation, just to find out that man hates the same person he compared me to. So what was he really trying to tell me? And excuse my lack of grace, but I'm done playing nice. A lot of people thought it meant that they could share things with me. And just because I was listening does not mean I wanted to be there. I was too young to know how to say I'm uncomfortable. And just because I'm concise does not mean I'm free therapy. Communication is key till you forget there are limits to what you can share with me. For every adult that crossed my boundaries, get a grip. And let me be clear with you. Figure it out yourself. I am no longer playing games with you. Ask your psychiatrist for a remedy, or just do your job. Are you incompetent or pushing limits on purpose? You may think I'm disrespectful, but I'm not talking out of the side of my neck. If I'm supposed to stay in a child's place, you stay in the adult's. And let that line be said.
My people, I present to you the lovely, sensational poet, Chelsea Murray, Queen. Talk to her.
Here we go. Next man up.
We were born where sirens sang lullabies, where cracked sidewalks raised us like tired elders and bullets whispered prayers in the night. The corner store became our church, neon lights glowing like stained glass, while mamas bent their backs like sacred psalms just to keep the lights on. We learned early that survival was an art form, the unwritten code. Don't run when the blue lights flash. Keep your hands where the world can see. And learn how to laugh in silence. That way joy doesn't sound too much like a threat. The rules black folks memorize, y'all know. Ladies, to walk home alive. Keys between fingers. Smile soft. Voice steady. And keep our rage swallowed. I carry the hood in my chest. I seen eviction notices taped to doors like warning labels on our futures. I seen brothers disappear into cells before their voices even finished cracking, and our mother's prayers was the only roof that didn't leak when the world rained down on us. Every day was survival math. How many blocks can I walk without colors claiming me? How many times can I smile polite enough to prove that I ain't a threat? I learned to keep my eyes wide open. Because danger doesn't knock, it kicks the door in. I came up where the streetlights preach curfews, where police cruisers stalked like hungry wolves. I am every black child the hood tried to swallow. Every miracle the concrete could not crush, so when you see me, know this truth. I am proof that beauty can bleed through asphalt, and that divinity survives even in the shadows, and that we, black, unbroken, unforgotten, are roses made by the sacred struggle. Our roots are stubborn and holy, drink from the ache of our ancestors who bent but did not break. See, God plants us in soil the world discards. See, God plants us in soil the world discards, yet still we prosper. Dreams painted on brick walls, spirit as strong as gospel thunder. We are not defined by the cracks. We are the light pushing through them, so when you see me, know this. I am proof that you can bloom in the hardest of places, and that beauty belongs even in the broken, and that every black child from the hood is a miracle the world wasn't ready for.
Next man up.
Where do we go now? This is a forest wide, out in the open air with plenty place to hide, and many more to seek. This is discovery. So many go alone, but will you go with me? I mean, to journey on, as many dare to do. It's such a place to be, but better off with you, and better off with us, on the unwritten path. Let's make it worth the risk, and all the aftermath.
Next man up. Before I let you go, I would like for you to share a poem for us. You ready?
Let me get ready.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, talk to him.
Okay.
don't clock in, I lock in. Tapped into frequencies most folks don't even notice. I'm bilingual in meltdown plus motion, fluent in silence and devotion. They see tantrum, I see sensory overload. They see picky eater, I see protecting peace from chaos on the plate. They see nonverbal, I see a universe of thoughts the world ain't even earned the privilege to translate. They try to speak for him instead of letting him speak as him. They assume silence means confused, like I should choose words for him. Stop seeing disability, start seeing possibilities. Autism isn't a misprint, it's a difference, brilliance. I'm the translator, interpreter, advocate, navigator, therapist, teacher, researcher, educator. Appointments on calendars, patience and stamina, balancing meltdowns, holding space, holding stamina. IEP meetings where they judge what he's lacking, while I subtract their assumptions and multiply backing. Proving daily that growth ain't measured in talking. Some babies speak words, mine speaks energy when they walking. His silence ain't empty, it's full of galaxies and meaning, full of brilliance they keep missing, full of everything they don't need permission. They label my baby, don't label my fight, don't label the journey when you can't handle the light. The ancestors didn't sign us to be easy, he assigned us to be legendary. Believe me. Thank y'all.
Here we go. Next man up.
Passionate women who knew spiritual things wrap me up in your arms and bathe me in oils, clean me quick before I spoil, pour in, wring out, remake me whole. I needed this. I'd be remiss if I didn't embrace the legacy laid before me. If I threw away the crown and renounced the royalty. Passionate women who knew spiritual things, pray for me, please. If you may, if you might speak life into me. With my arms spread wide and my head held high, I call out, save me. Passionate women who knew spiritual things, I'm sorry they mistake your passion for anger. I'm sorry they criminalize your expression of anger. And I'm so sorry there's so freaking much to be so angry about, and you never receive the same tenderness as your crocodile crying counterparts. You women who are mother, father, sister, and aunt, who carry the weight of every mistake made by the women before you, by the men who disappeared, by the boys who hurt you, and by the other girls with the same heavy weight, sad eyes, and loud burdens. Passionate women who know spiritual things, I'm so sorry. We ask so much of you. I'm so sorry you give more than you receive, and I'm so very sorry you only get the scraps of the world to make do with, only to have it stolen. My women of passion and spirit, I love you, and I will sing of your praises and give you your flowers while their scent is still fresh and I can still see the glimmer in your eyes, because at the very least you deserve the world as you are what keeps it turning. My women of passion, thank you.
Next Man Up presents Shaimoro, Queen. Talk to him.
Here we go. Next man up.
Hello everyone, my name is Cheyenne Chargala. My friends and family calls me Shy. Thank you for having me today. I'm going to read my poetry. This one is called My Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, why did I hate you before? I was so tired of seeing the reflection of what I felt myself, insecure. Mirror, how can one ever love you when you don't love themselves? I couldn't, I had to face myself. I had to face you, mirror. You're broken from being punched. I no longer see myself, but yet I still see you. Empty, black space, pathetic you I believed. To dance into wrong, but to meet you again. Me, but in love of you, I love myself. I want you, my mirror, to drop colors onto my skin like melted crayons. I want you, my mirror, to caress down your words, my poetry. Hold the words that create you, to hold you up, and to be strong, my mirror. And to look at myself, I know I'm strong, and that I'm an art, and that I want to love myself, my mirror. My artist name is Shaimoro. You can find me on Instagram, CHYMORRO.
Next Man Up presents Luna, Queen. Talk to him.
Here we go. Next man up.
Self-doubt once appeared to be a prison I couldn't escape from, like being trapped in the labyrinth of my mind. with only the echo of my fears repeating every lie I told myself, repeating in an endless loop of suffering. With every challenge and weighted ache in my chest, I carried all this pain unknowing how to release. So I carried it all until it became so undeniable that loving myself was no longer optional. Instead, it showed me where I needed love the most, reminding myself that I was capable of so much more than my fears allowed me to see. My mind is a weapon, but I no longer turn it against myself. I let pain instruct me without defining me. Growth did not feel gentle, and discomfort became my teacher. That is how I learned to grow, when love is louder than my wounds.
Next man up. Before you go, I would like for you to share a poem for us.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. King, talk to him.
Life don't come with a manual, just scandals and sandals on paths that burn like candles. We gamble with fate like Vegas nights, fight our reflections like shadows with rights, ingest wisdom from old heads that never chewed slow. I grew though, through potholes and plot holes and folks that got goals but stopped cold when dreams felt like frostbite. I toss light in dark spaces and spark stages with truth, cause life ain't a sprint, it's a loop. A fruit that ripens with bruises, a fuse lit by losses that win if you use it. And that's life. And that's life.
Next man up.
Hello, so the first poem I'm gonna read is called The Colors of You. Thinking of painting, my canvas is blank. I put it on the easel and I grab my paint. There are several colors that I choose, my favorites being the greens and the blues. I pick up my brush, I begin to paint, trying to envision what I will make. Moving the brush up, then I strike it down. My bristles are so soft, they barely make a sound. I move the brush left, then I paint some on the right. My painting is coming together, it's really quite the sight. I step back to admire my art. I think about the meaning and I realize it's from my heart. The meaning is so complex, where would I even start? Maybe by describing the purpose of the colors in my art. Or by telling you the first color I used is the color of your eyes, or how the second is the color of your hair, or maybe how the third color is representing how much I care, or how the fourth color is your favorite and the fifth is mine. I made them twist together, intertwine. The colors together show my love for you, and each time I look at my painting, I'll see our favorite colors and be reminded that you love me too.
Before we go, I would like to conclude with a power message. It's a message about the power of words. Words hold weight, determining your fate. The outcome can be good or bad depending on the intent behind those words and who you're conveying it to. If you seek peace in your life, observe what's around you, travel to foreign places, speak with those who are different in culture and appearance to gain good knowledge in order to become a complete human being, acquire a conscience, and to speak from a place that's honorable and not from ignorance, because words can either cause you to become legendary or ruin a reputation. It can inspire or cause mental anguish. The choice is yours. Choose your words wisely. Thanks for tuning in to Next Man Up Poetry in Motion. I am your host, Donavan LeDean. To see my inspirational and poetry reels, you can go to YouTube at Donavan LeDean. Also, you can find my poetry books, children's books, and coloring books on Amazon under my name, Donavan LeDean. For actor or poet bookings, you can contact me, dvmedia10@gmail.com. Special thanks to my guest, Asheena Burke, for stopping by, discussing her peace journey, healing, and mental health. I am Donavan LeDean, actor, author, and inspirational rhythmic poet. Until next time, peace. Yeah.